Hi Rising Stars, and welcome to day 9, and today I have a challenge for you. I know you've probably all been waiting for it because you're such go-getters and I know you love challenges, and we've kind of just spent the last week or so talking a little bit more about leadership than we ever have in any Facebook group that I've had, and I've really loved it, and I'm excited. We're going to continue to be diving into leadership as we work to help you all get to director, which most of you said was your goal. So scratch that. To get to director, you have to build a team. And to build a team, you have to have people join your team, and you have to have people who join your team get other people to join their team, and that's the way it works. So the more people you have on your team, the better, because the easier it is to get to that 10,000 team wholesale volume or group wholesale volume that you need to get paid at director. The more people you have on your team, the easier it is to maintain that 10,000 group wholesale volume during the slower months, and so on. So the best way to get new teammates is obviously to bring them in. And you also want your team to be building their teams as well. So, because if you are just building the teams and it's all your front line, that's a lot of effort on your part, and then you don't have much depth to continue to promote. And also, it's just a joy to see others sponsor and to bring others into the business. And so today I'm going to focus a little bit on ways to get new teammates and ways to help your team get new teammates, especially because we have the $49 join special for this month, which is awesome. And then next month is February, or transition month. So we'll have the bonus kit month, which means that people who join in February get spring and summer and fall and winter catalogs and testers. This is good because then in the fall, they don't have to buy all of their transition set, because a lot of the fall ones come back. Or they can use those old testers for personal use for wax or for giveaways and things like that. So we're coming up on 2 great months, or we're in one, and then we're coming up on another one. 2 really great months to be sharing the opportunity. Honestly, March is a great month too, because it's a new catalog. So, this is really important because a lot of times the people who we share the opportunity with now aren't the ones who join our team right away. Sometimes we get really fortunate and we share the opportunity with someone once and they say, yep, I'm going to join, sign me up today, I'm ready to go. That's a rarity, as most of you know who have tried to gather new teammates, right? A lot of times the people who we're talking to now are maybe going to be the people who join in March, April, or May. And the people who are joining our team now, we started having conversations with them back in October, September, August, something like that. So it's really important to continually be sharing the opportunity. I say every Monday in the Monday morning email about try to do 10 possibility packets and 50 samples. That's a great rule of thumb. I worry that I might be saying it so much that it's becoming a little bit like white noise. So what I want to challenge you guys, you leaders, you Rising Star leaders, today, it's the 17th of January, I want to challenge you to give out 5 possibility packets between now and the end of the month. If you've already given out 5, great, give out 5 more. If you've given out 0, no worries, give out 5, okay? So I want to challenge you to do that, and I want to challenge you to challenge your team to do that so that they can begin building their teams too, and that will help you get to director. Some tips and hints for possibility packets. If you haven't seen me do a possibility packet training, I don't know, it's been a little while, or seen somebody else do one, real quick, here's an example of one. I use the clear catalog mailers. I have used the envelopes that you can buy in the family store. I just ran out of those. I have used these envelopes that I got at Walmart because they're bright and colorful and fun and large enough to fit a catalog. So there's really no wrong thing. It doesn't have to be perfect. It's just putting together a bit of information for your future teammate. It's also putting together some fun stuff to show them how fun Scentsy is. So I have a room spray sample. I've got a wax sample in there. I put my Think About It doc. I make sure I put my diffuser brochures, the Warmer of the Month flyers. This is a join brochure. It's got the compensation plan and fun pictures on the inside. I put a catalog and a product list. And then I put a little note card and I write them a personalized note as to why I think they would be an asset to our team and how I could see Scentsy benefiting their life. And this is a, handwritten, personal, it's not a blanket statement note. That's important because it helps develop that connection with them. I also tell them in there that I'm giving them 2 ways to share the Scentsy, the catalog and the product list, and I'm giving this to them so that they can practice. It's not just for their benefit so that they have 2, but I say, here's a catalog and a product brochure so you can share it with a couple people and kind of see what it's going to feel like to share Scentsy, to see if that's something that you would be comfortable with. And yeah, so that's a possibility packet. I mail those out to people mostly. Sometimes I hand deliver them. But if I'm having a conversation with someone online, sharing the opportunity, and they're like, well, I don't know, I say, well, hey, let me get your address. I've got some information to send you that you can look over. That way it's a tangible thing that they can actually go through, and it's fun. Another thing I started doing and I encourage you to do is keeping track of who you're giving the possibility packets. And this is twofold. 1, to make sure that you're doing it. And 2, so you know who to follow up with and and you can keep notes and when to follow up with them. So maybe, what I do now is I put the month at the top. And then I put to 10 down below because I want to share the opportunity, have 10 recruiting conversations that month and hand out the 10 packets. That's my goal every month. Then I make little notes like this person said, not right now. So then when she told me not right now, I said, that's great. Do you know anybody who might be interested in it? And asked for a referral. This person said no. She was just too busy with her mom's terminally ill. And then a couple people I just mailed the packets to, and then I just followed up with one of them and I haven't heard back from her. But then, and I put the date on it. So then you can kind of tell, like, how often am I following up with this person? Is it too much? Is it not enough? Could I bump it up? Things like that. So that's a great way to kind of keep track and to kind of keep you on track. Because if you get to the end of January and you look back at January, December, November, and you go, gosh, I've had 3 recruiting conversations in the last 3 months, it's no wonder nobody's joined your team, right? You have to have multiple conversations with multiple people to find the ones who are going to join your team. Another reason I encourage you to encourage your team to recruit is because oftentimes your next leaders aren't going to be someone who you personally recruit. I think in this group right now, only one person is someone one's my front line, but someone skipped out under her and rolled up. So a lot of times, there's 2 that I can think of. A lot of times it's the people who join under your teammates who are your future leaders. And so that's why it's important to get everybody recruiting in your group. I have to go get Elliot from the bus. So hold this thought and I will do the rest when I get back.